Parts of East Tennessee are underwater right now in the wake of Helene.
Countless roads are closed, and TDOT is telling people to consider western North Carolina closed. Here are some examples of why. Look at this. This is what parts of Cott County look like right now. This is the exit to Hartford off I-40, which is exit 447. That's closed right now, obviously. Water there almost to the rooftops of buildings.
TDOT sharing these videos on social media, telling us that I-40 East is also closed between the two Newport exits at mile marker 432 because of what you're seeing here. Serious flooding in Tennessee and western North Carolina, rushing water that has been coming up to the edge of the interstate.
Back to Hartford for a moment. Earlier in the day, TDOT shared this video. Watch as a propane tank moves across the flooded street. You can see they're apparently propelled by gas that was escaping inside.
Wow. Now tonight, Cott County under a state of emergency because of the flooding. Here you can see the Pigeon River, where that water is so high it is splashing against the bottom of the bridge in some areas.
Breaking news. Downtown Newport, we've learned, has been ordered to evacuate. The County Emergency Management Agency sharing that people need to leave the area after what we are told is a, quote, catastrophic failure of the Waterville Dam. This is right at the Tennessee-North Carolina state line.
Now, the mayor of Cott County, Rob Mathis, wants people to relocate immediately if they are near water, or of course not to drive in any of that standing water.
We have crews all over Cott County bringing you team coverage of what is happening right now, but we also want to get an overall check of the situation, everything that led to this point and where things stand. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Ken Weathers.
Yeah, Lori, it's been a long week. A lot of the rainfall that we had across the area. In fact, since Tuesday, we've seen 7, 8, nearly 10 inches of rain. And this light white stripe here, basically from Jefferson through Cott County, that's estimates of over a foot. Again, since Tuesday, so no real surprise that we are seeing what we are. But again, a flash flood emergency for Cott County. And here's the reason why. Lori was just talking about it. If we go on the other side of North Carolina, the Walters Dam, catastrophic failure right there from the lake. And the problem is this is on the North Carolina side that feeds the Pigeon River and winds its way along I-40 down through Newport in Cott County. That's why they're having residents evacuate here. Here's the other problem. Little Pigeon River's already extremely high, but so is the French Broad off to the north. This does weave its way into Douglas Dam as kind of a spillway, if you will, but they're even starting to release water now at Douglas Dam. Just getting an update from TVA, Daryl Gwynn says they're going to discharge about 42,000 cubic feet per second just to try to relieve some of the pressure that we're going to be seeing. Again, if that dam does completely break, we're talking about maybe half an hour or less before that water makes its way into the Newport area. That's why the flash flood emergency is in place for this portion of Cott County. That's going to go all the way through 9:30 this evening, but you don't need to wait that long. Here's before that dam issue even happened in North Carolina. Pigeon River at Newport right now at a 22.19 foot level. It's going to crest this evening at 23 feet. The record is 23.4. So we're close to record level there. That's the Pigeon River, again, on the south side of Newport. On the north side, the French Broad is expected to crest at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning at 23 feet. That's within a foot of record level that was set back in 1867. So this is a very serious situation in Cott County. Thankfully, we don't have a lot of more rain to come. But remember, all this water comes from the North Carolina side where they have had a lot of rain. Still a lot to talk about, including the winds across the area. And I'll have more on that coming up in just a minute.
Thank you, Ken. And we'll get to our live reports in a moment. First, a reminder, Storm Team 6 will be busy all week tracking rain and stormy weather, but you'll still want to have our free Storm Team 6 weather app for when you're away from your TV. It allows you to track storms easily. You'll be able to get alerts sent right to your phone to get this. Again, it's free. Just scan the QR code right there or search Knoxville Weather in the App Store or Google Play. Now, we want to get back to the emergency declarations in Cott County, top of mind right now.
Right, 600 Side reporter Naomi Hilmer is out there. We want to check in with her to see what she has witnessed and what she's hearing in that area. Naomi.
Dawn, Lori, right now we are just outside of Newport on Wilton Springs Road, where we have seen significant damage from flooding. Here by Pigeon River, lots of residential areas have been flooded and roads have been closed. We've seen law enforcement traveling up and down this road, performing water rescues for animals and directing traffic in the area. We spoke to a local business where the employees just evacuated.
Now everything's questioning like that, so now we're dealing with all that. And we kind of been keeping an eye on the Wilton Springs Road going toward the interstate. Has been closed for a while. Keeping an eye on Wilton Springs Road that way, because at that point I might not be able to find a way home. I'd be sleeping here.
And as we said, the Cocke County mayor is asking those who live near water to evacuate because these water levels are expected to rise. In Cocke County, Naomi Hilmer, 6 on your side. Back to you guys.
Naomi, thank you so much. Naomi, very calm out there, but things are about to change, so we're keeping in touch with her.
And the difference is she's calm right here, and behind her you got water that's covering roads where people can't get anywhere. Now we want to go to another location in Cocke County as the emergency evacuations continue there.
6 on your side, reporter Dominic Webster is over there. Let's check in with him for the latest.
An immediate order of evacuation has been issued for the entire downtown Newport area as the Waterville Dam has failed here in Cocke County. Behind me, you can see the line of people making their way out of town. Emergency vehicles pouring through this area here on Highway 70, turning people around. You can't get down to Newport anymore. Coming down Highway 70, they've got the left turn lane blocked on the off ramp here of Interstate 40, and you can't go down much further than where I'm standing right now. Again, the Waterville Dam has failed, and a mandatory evacuation order has been put in place by the mayor of Cocke County for all of those people in and around the downtown Newport area as a catastrophic failure has occurred at the Waterville Dam. Now, with that being said, as well, more road closures here in Cocke County. Mile marker 432 on Interstate 40 to mile marker 439 has also been shut down. You can't get anywhere in Cocke County along that stretch of interstate. And like I said, you can't get to Newport here on Highway 70. Reporting in Newport, Dominic Webster, 6 on your side.
All right, Dominic, and we will keep up with Dominic, too, on what he called, as is being called, a catastrophic failure of that dam.